because the American public
Yeah.
doesn't know what torture actually is.
Yeah.
Then when they hear something like advanced interrogation or enhanced interrogation, somebody else comes up with the word torture, and then they just jump on board. They're like, oh yeah, that sounds like torture.
Can we go over some of them real quick for the people that are like approved enhanced, because they declassified this, I remember like 10 years ago, whatever, with the 9/11 people that they found that were behind 9/11. But
so belly slapping is one of them. So a belly slap, it's embarrassing to say it out loud.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping anybody out there who thinks this is torture is equally ashamed of themselves. A belly slap is when you take the back of your hand and you slap somebody in the stomach.
Yep.
And there's actually
that Ric Flair chop. Bang! You know what I mean?
There's actual regulations for like how far you're allowed to swing your arm before you can actually hit them. So it's not like you're like lining up and really railing. You're like, I can be 2 feet away and I have to backhand with like normal force.
Yep.
But it's basically a bitch slap to your belly.
Yep.
Right? Now a gut punch is the way that ISIS will interrogate an American.
Yeah.
But when an American interrogates ISIS, we have to slap them in the stomach. Right?
What?
Another technique is to have someone stand like 3 inches away from a wall. So you have them stand about 3 inches away from the wall, and you put a mask on them or you put a hood over them, and then you threaten to knock them down, right? And you'll put a brick or something right behind their heels, so they feel like they're up on a ledge or they feel like they're against a wall.
Yeah.
Right. And then you shove them, and the panic response is so significant, it's supposed to make them like melt when they're only falling back 3 inches and they fall into a wall. So you push them, and then this happens, and they're caught. Right? They're not being exposed to
because they don't know what the hell's going on. So you bring them in blindfolded with a bag over their head. You put a brick behind their heels, put it 3 inches from the wall, push them, but they have the sensation you're throwing them off a ledge.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what the hell's going on because you can't see shit.
Yeah.
So all your other senses get heightened, but to your detriment.
Because I mean, when you think about it, it makes total sense. If you have an intelligence asset, you're not going to hurt it. You're not going to kill it. You're not going to get rid of it. It's a source of potential information.
Yeah.
But that's just not, there is no logic when it comes to how the American public reacts to the narrative that they're told by whoever they listen to.